Now let's jump back to Cathy's house. They're getting up off the floor. Then Rufus says, Chuck, are you okay? Then Cathy closes the door. Then Chuck said, Rufus, what the hell just happened? Then Rufus said, I'll tell you. She just almost got a shot right here in this room. Then Cathy says, you got nerve, almost got you shot. When you sneaking in and out of hotels with him, ain't no telling what I got. Chuck says, and what do you mean by that? Cathy looks at him and says, figure it out. He says, ooh, Rufus, she don't know me. I will cut this bitch right now. Whoa. Come on and try it, motherfucking, I swear to God, just try it. Let me at her. Come on, bitch, just try it, motherfucking, I swear to God. Try it, come on, try it, come on. Calm the fuck down. Rufus says, Chuck, we'll talk about it later. Then Cathy says, this shit is sad. Then Rufus says, well, it is what it is. Cathy, we might as well talk about it and try to get some understanding. She said, understand this? I doubt it. They talking loud while the phone's ringing, study ringing, but no one answers. It just ignores. Rufus screamed, I said, calm down. You're both acting like damn fools. A wife, pastor, and a deacon. Now how would that look in the news? Cathy says, a wife and a pastor looks good on the news. Then looks at Chuck and says, but a pastor and a deacon, Rufus, you don't want me to answer you. And then Chuck yells, bitch, who do you think you are? I've got a right to love whoever I please. Then Cathy says, if you don't get your narrow ass out my house, cause ho, this whoever belongs to me. And then Rufus says, nobody's going nowhere until we figure this out. We'll all just be right here. And then Cathy and Chuck won't stop staring at each other. Cathy snurves her nose up at him. Chuck rolls his eyes at her. And then the phone rings again. But this time Cathy walks over and answers it. Says, hello, Long's residence. Cathy, this is Gwendolyn, can you talk? Cathy says, I'm in the middle of something, not now. Gwendolyn says, girl, this can't wait. Please get somewhere quick to yourself right now. Then Cathy says, hurry up, I'm listening, shoot. Gwen says, okay, I'll make it quick, girl. Remember the policeman you introduced me to? She says, yeah, what about him? Anyway, girl, shit was tight until this morning, everything went wrong. Chuck looks at Rufus and says, what the hell? He says, I don't know. She says, damn it, I'm on the phone. She says, go ahead, Gwen. Gwen says, well, it all started at this club that I was at last night. Girl, me and Jane sitting in back in VIP, everything was so right. Go on. Well, me and Jane sitting there laughing and drinking. Next thing you know, here comes Sylvester up in there with some old crusty wig wearing asshole. Cathy looks at the wig on the floor. She says, girl, what's the name of that club? Gwen say Page. She flops down on the bed like, what the fuck? Then Cathy says, Gwendolyn. Gwendolyn says, girl, I'm not finished. Then she starts telling her about the policeman's wife, Bridget, who was getting down with this midget. Then Cathy says, Gwendolyn, girl, listen. But Gwendolyn's going on and on, steady trying to get her attention, but Gwen steady going on and on and on. Then Rufus screamed, Cathy, are we gonna finish this conversation or what? Then Cathy says, Rufus, I'm on the phone. Then Rufus says, bitch, I don't give a fuck. Then Cathy says, Gwendolyn, shut up, girl, damn, just listen to me. You know that crusty wig wearing hole you was talking about? Gwen says, Cathy says, well. Gwen says, well, what? Cathy says, girl. Gwen says, Cathy. Cathy says, Gwen, I'm sorry, girl, but that hole was me.